Okay, we're live.
Okay.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, gracias. ¿Y tú?
Muy bien. Yo estoy cansada y yo duermo toda la semana en las. Um, Me llamo Brittany.
Yo
Um,
me llamo Amanda.
¿De dónde eres?
De Guatemala.
Okay. Okay. Cuando eras niña, ¿qué hiciste en Guatemala?
¿En qué? Pues,
Cuando eras niña, ¿qué hiciste en Guatemala?
fui al colegio. ¿Qué, qué año nací en Guatemala? What was the last part?
Cuando eras niña en Guatemala, or ¿qué hiciste en Guatemala?
¿Qué hice en
Like what
Guatemala?
did
Yeah, what did I do?
when you were a kid? Yeah.
Fui al colegio, me gustaba jugar fútbol.
¿Su familia vive allí todavía?
Sí, toda mi familia vive ahí.
Um, I didn't prepare this question. Let me see how to say that. Um, uh, are you? Let me see how to. Hoy, um, ¿estás en Guatemala?
No, estoy en Atlanta. Con una
Okay.
amiga de la familia.
Okay. ¿Con qué frecuencia volvéis a Guatemala?
Cada 6 meses.
Okay. ¿Qué estás estudiando en la Universidad de Georgia?
Ingeniería en alimentos.
Um, ¿Cómo te sientas a ser un orador español en los Estados Unidos?
Estoy más acostumbrada, pero al principio me costaba mucho porque no encontraba mucha gente en UGA que hablaba español tan frecuentemente como yo, tan fácil como yo.
Sí. ¿Cómo, cómo te prefieres a comer en Guatemala?
Comer los plátanos, plantains, es mi comida
Okay.
favorita.
Um, eh, um, ¿Es la comida similar a la comida en los Estados Unidos o muy diferentes?
Tenemos mucho of the fast food, pero todo lo demás es diferente.
Okay. Um, ¿Qué tu favorito o comida favorita en Guatemala?
Eh, Se llama arroz con leche. It
Okay.
translates to rice and milk.
Sí. Yo, yo, I don't know how to say. Yo no yo no visito nunca el país um, detrás de los Estados Unidos.
Ujú.
Um, so yo no conozco muchas información para los países
Ujú.
diferentes. Um, ¿Qué extrañas sobre tu país?
El clima. En Guatemala nunca hacía mucho frío ni mucho calor.
Oh, sí. Yo no me gusta how do you say, el tiempo en
Ujú.
Norte. Yo vivo con mi familia en La Sur de Georgia, South
Mhm.
Georgia. Um, y el tiempo es mucho calor,
Sí.
not uh, no frío. Um, okay, let me think. What was I going to ask? Um, let's see. Okay, now it's been 5 minutes, so I can ask you in English now. So
Okay.
these questions. So, what was your experience like when you were transitioning? Did you just come here for school, or have you been here before, like to live here?
I just came here for school. I came here a year and a half ago. So at
Okay.
first,
Um,
mhm.
I
So
was just gonna
at
say,
first, yeah, I mean, uh-huh.
what was the transition like coming from here there to here?
So I didn't know where I was going a lot because I just chose Georgia out of like for like it was the best one for my for food science because there were only like 5 or 6 schools for that. So it was the best one out of them. So I came here and but I didn't know what Georgia was like in general. Like I came here once when I was little, but that's about it because of the airport. Because every layover has to be like here.
What were some other option? What were a couple other the schools that you could have possibly chosen?
Michigan State, Amherst, Michigan, and one in California that I forgot the name already.
Okay, yeah. If you don't like the cold here, you would not have
Yeah,
liked to be in Michigan.
yeah, that's I was like, no, maybe not. I'm good.
Yeah. Um, what do you think is the biggest difference or differences between your home country and here?
I feel like in my home country, we're like used to being more affectionate. Like you'll kiss somebody in the cheek, and you'll like have more like an intimate conversation with like strangers. Whereas here is like everyone's a little bit colder, and it took me a while to get used to
Yeah,
that. Even though it's the south, so it's better than the
right.
north, but still a little bit.
I was gonna say that's interesting to hear because, like, from where I'm from, you hear most people say that, like, where you're at now is probably the most hospitality uh,
Yeah.
people, like people with the most hospitality in the country, and we're still not even like nice.
Yeah, you're still not up there with us. We take it to a whole
Yeah,
new
that kind of
level.
makes me sad. Um, what was I going to say? Let's see. So your family does still live in Guatemala now?
Yeah, they do. Like my mom and my brother and my dad and my everyone else.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what family do you have in Atlanta that you stay with?
It's my dad's cousin.
Okay. Okay. Um, so what do you plan on doing after you graduate? Do you want to like stay here? Or are you going to go back
I
or?
feel like I'm most likely gonna go back just because I'm in a student visa, and if I don't get a job immediately, I'm not allowed to stay here because my visa is for
Okay.
exactly 4 years.
Okay. So do you sorry if this is a little personal, but like are you on track to graduate on time? Like you will be out of here in 4 years or
Yeah, I am. I'm in track of graduating a little bit early right now.
okay, I was about to say, does it ever put like a little bit of a stress on you with like you can't really drop a class or
Yeah,
could you
the
or
thing is, I don't know if you know this, but with visas, you're not allowed to drop classes. You have to be
oh,
a full-time
that's interesting.
student all the time.
Oh, wow. No dropping. That's something
So,
interesting I didn't
so even if like, if I go down at 12 hours, like if I have 15 hours a semester, but all of our classes are like four credit classes, like bio, chem, stat. So if I drop one, it drops me to 12 credits, and that is violating my visa. So I'll
know. Oh,
have to
yeah.
like go back.
So if you even dropped one, I'm trying to think. So if you even dropped one, you would be below 12 hours?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's crazy to think about that. I didn't know that. Um, so if you with your degree, like what would you want to do after like if you did return home, what would you do with your degree and what's your plan possibly?
Well, I'd like to work in like the coffee plantations because it's an agricultural degree. So
Okay.
monitoring that. Because I'm like in the ag
Um,
school, so we get a lot of that.
yeah, I'm in the ag school as well. I'm animal health major. I want to be a vet,
Mm.
so that's cool. Yeah. Kind of a change of subject, just curious question. I remembered the other day in biology when we were talking about the in vitro fertilization that you
Oh
said.
yeah.
Did that occur in your home country, or did your mom come here or go somewhere else to do
My
that, or
mom came to Florida to do it. So she's
came
always
to
said,
Florida?
we didn't have it. We have it now, but we didn't have it 19 years ago. So she
Right.
came here to do it, and like she did that. She stayed here maybe for 2 months to do it, and then she went back. But like the eggs and everything are still here.
Okay.
So she
Okay.
says we
So
were made in the USA.
she still has some eggs here that she could use if she wanted to get pregnant again.
Yeah, but she had to have her like I don't know the name of this part of the body. That's the problem with me and biology in general. I don't know the names of most parts of the body in English.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll Google it really fast. I'm it's like the utero or the womb.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. The
Yeah, she
uterus
had
and the cervix.
yeah, it's somewhere something in there. Where did this go?
She
Oh,
had
it
did
doesn't
she have
count.
a
She had to have it
hysterectomy? Is where?
removed. She didn't do that
Okay.
on purpose. She had like a V-shirt, so she had to have it removed. So
Okay.
she cannot have any both babies in it.
Okay. And then also, so your brother, did she come back to get I guess, fertilized? I don't know how what you would call that, but she come back here again to get the implantation.
I'm younger, so she was the first one, and then she
Oh,
came back to me.
so you're the younger one.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. That's so cool. I didn't.
Yeah.
I had never thought about it like that when he said something about how y'all are twins. Kind of. I was like,
Mhm.
I never would have thought about it like that. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
I never would have thought about that. I told him, and he was like, "Oh, that's weird. I don't like it."
I know. My mom said twins are technically born on the same. I was telling her about the class, and she said twins means you're born on the same day. I was like, yeah, but there are twins that sometimes, like the lady goes into labor and she has one of them at 11:30, and then she has the next one at 12:30 a.m. So those technically are not on the same day. Are they twins? Like, whatever. But anyways, let me think. So she does have. If she wanted to do that now, she has the technology. They do now have the technology in Guatemala to do that.
Yeah, we didn't have the technology to do that at all until like now, like a year ago. But actually, we're not that far behind as you think because I even got like, remember when we talked about the vaccine for cervical cancer?
The what's it called? The Gardasil, I think.
Uh, they made us like mandatory in my school for all the girls to get it. So we're still not like, and I was surprised that
Yeah.
they didn't make it here because I thought like they made it in Guatemala mandatory. Why wouldn't they make it here?
Yeah. I feel like when I was younger and they when it first like came out and stuff, I was at the OBGYN and they recommended it, but like they didn't stress it and make it as like serious. Like I didn't really understand how effective it was and all that. And like I don't know, it's kind of too late now. And I
Yeah.
don't know. But either way, they didn't really like stress the whole idea of everything that it helps, but I definitely think that's awesome that especially that it brings down the rates of people
Yeah.
getting cervical cancer so much. But I'm trying to think. I had another question, but it slipped my brain. Oh, you said that when it comes to Guatemala, that they're not that far behind. And like I said, and when I was trying to talk in Spanish, I don't know if you understood me. I've never been outside of the
Mhm.
United States, so like I feel like this is terrible. That I should probably research this stuff more, but I'm not very culturally diverse. I don't know a lot about it. So so you guys have like most of the technology that we have here. Like, do y'all have like if you had to just describe your city, wherever you live, like how would you describe it?
Okay. the center of Guatemala City is the biggest city in Central America. So
Right.
it is pretty like it has a population of it has 3 million people. Let's just keep that view. I
Thank you.
have a pug, so that's a kind of like pug with like cup ears.
Yeah, I have a
But
pug too.
that's so cute. They're so adorable. People either love them or hate them, but I love them.
I
So
know a lot of people think they're. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, so it's like kind of like Atlanta in that respect. It is a lot more dangerous than Atlanta. Like in general, it's one of the most dangerous cities in the world. But
Yeah.
it is very advanced. Like we have like movie theaters and like big buildings. Like not skyscrapers because we do get a lot of earthquakes, so it's
Okay.
not practical to make skyscrapers. But if we wanted to, we could because we do have a budget for that type of thing. And we have like the city is like living in America. But the thing is, like
Okay.
immediately out of the city is where like the things you imagine happen. Like it's like very poor, and there's a lot of like sparse little villages, not a lot of like population density in one other city, because we only have like
Okay.
one huge city, and around it there's not urbanization at all.
Right. So you live like in the city?
Yeah, I live in the city, but when I come back, I won't be going back to the city. We have like a house that is like in the outskirts next to Belize. But
Oh,
that's
cool.
the type of thing where I won't get Wi-Fi for a whole week and a half because we don't
Okay.
even have Wi-Fi there, and I won't have like phone signal. So I'm used to like not living without those commodities. But like
Yeah.
so it's like
So
hot water won't be an option. So I'm used to that too. And we still have like some of those days where electricity is really on and off everywhere, and water is
yeah.
really on and off everywhere. So that's still really third world country right there.
Yeah. Do you think it'll be kind of an adjustment going back after you've been here for 4 years, or do you think you're kind of like trying to
Yeah,
stay?
I actually miss a lot of things. Like when I go back there, for example, we only get to shop like here. You have so many brands and so many options, but there we have like 2 or 3 brands max for everything. Like
Right.
if I wanted to buy mascara, I will have like 2 options, but here they'll give you like 25 and like plus, and like
Right.
you have Wi-Fi everywhere, and there we obviously don't have Wi-Fi everywhere. And
Yeah.
generally, like online shopping is not a thing. We don't have good mailing system. Like I think I've never sent mail to anybody ever in their life. Like if you ask me how to do it back home, I'll be like, because we basically don't have a mailing system. But those are like the little things that I didn't notice that I could have that I will miss when I don't have them anymore.
Yeah. That's so interesting. I didn't. It's like an eye opening when you hear someone say it. Like you see, like in whatever our history classes and stuff. Like we learn about it, but they don't really go into detail, and you don't really think about it until you talk to somebody who's actually experienced it.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm excited. I'm going on a cruise, which I guess this isn't really much of a experience of other cultures, but I'm going on a cruise in December with my family, and that'll be my first time going outside of the United States. So I'm just kind of excited about that. But definitely,
That's still like
with
very
my animal
exciting.
health, yeah, with my degree, I was hoping if I decide to do like exotics or something, I would love to like go to other countries and do stuff with like their animals there, because that would also be a good opportunity to go and like do stuff other than just stay in America and
Yeah. You should definitely try to
do
do the
stuff like
Costa
that.
Rica trip because I've been there a couple of times and Costa Rica is really beautiful. Like I should not like say this because we have a big fight with Costa Rica like 24/7 because they either take us all of our tourism or we take all of their tourism. So we kind of like are
Right.
like all the time about each other. But it's a really beautiful place to be honest. And you
Yeah,
should
I was
definitely
gonna
try.
go. I wanted to do a study abroad to New Zealand and Australia,
Mhm.
but it doesn't go, and it's not with for the ag school, and they don't have really not anything. Any of those classes they offer don't really satisfy anything in my major, so it'd be literally just like a trip just to go. It wouldn't really
Yeah,
help
the
me.
study abroad.
even though I've wanted to go there my whole life, like I feel like even though it's a good deal kind of at the same time, I could go at a different time and literally just go as a trip and not waste my money on credit hours that I don't need.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyways,
The one I want to take is really cool because it's in Cordona. It's the one from the high school for food science majors and agriculture majors. Because you
yeah,
literally get to eat wine and cheese for an entire semester and call it
I know
credits.
a lot of my friends have a couple of my friends went to the Maymester in Cortona, I'm pretty sure it was, and they said that they had they would just go down in the lobby of the hotel and drink wine every night. And then one of my friends that lives here at my hometown, she was in Italy. She just got back like 2 days ago. She was in Italy this whole semester, and she loved
Mhm.
it. She was constantly, yeah, like you said, eating cheese and drinking wine the whole time.
Yeah, that's why I'm excited. I'm trying to make it for the semester, the May semester, but I don't know yet.
Yeah. If you didn't go there, do you go home for the whole summer, or do you stay here during the summer?
I don't know because I like my mom really pushes for me to go home all summer, but I kind of want to stay here or explore a little bit more of the U.S.
Yeah.
And like my
Yeah,
fall
because I
semester,
mean,
huh?
I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Oh no, just because my fall semester and my spring semester are always so like stressful that I never get to like know the U.S. at all anywhere else.
Right. Yeah, this I'm taking a class over the summer, but this summer I don't know. The only thing I don't like about summer classes is, I mean, once you sign up, they don't have like there's a break in the summer, then basically you don't have a summer or anything unless, so that kind of stinks. But I'm taking my summer class. There's a UGA campus, one of the littler campuses near my house, kind of like 20 minutes away. And so I'm going to take a class there, and it's only 2 days a week, so that's not as crazy as like
Oh
if you take a class at the main campus, they're Monday through Friday, and I don't like that.
yeah, no, I might just take one online and like to go back home.
Yeah, I took one online last summer, and I'm taking one online this semester, and they're so like the teachers are so they email you constantly to keep you updated
Mhm.
and make sure you know what's going on and stuff. They're really helpful. I don't know if you've already taken one or not, but
No, I'm
online
trying.
classes are definitely a plus.
It was kind of stressful because I was like, oh, I know Spanish. I don't need any like foreign languages. Like I'm good. Like international students should get a pass on that because we actually like know the language.
Yeah,
Then my advisor was like, no, you still have to take 4 credit hours of a foreign language. I'm like, please don't make me do this. And she was like, no, you have to. So I'm taking those online.
yeah. The Spanish, like that's why I'm doing this obviously right now for my online Spanish. And it's really nice with the like, granted you have deadlines and stuff still, but it's really lax that you don't have a class to go to. So you have your assignment. We have assignments due on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but they're not like they're not hard assignments. So if you want to do them all on Sunday and get them over with, then you don't have anything to do that whole week for Spanish, and it's so nice. But
Yeah, that's true.
yeah,
And I'm enrolled in Italian for next semester, and I feel like if you know Spanish, you can kind of get away with the other Romance languages really well.
right. So you're gonna take Italian instead of Spanish?
Yeah, I can take
Yeah, I
Portuguese, and
figured
it's
that.
even more similar.
I didn't think about that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's nice. My roommate from last year, her family is from Germany, and
Mhm.
so she's double majoring. Her second major is German, and
Mhm.
she only has like 2 classes left in her major. I think she knows German pretty fluently, and
Mhm.
it's interesting. But
Yeah, pretty cool.
well, I have to go cheer a volleyball game tonight, so I'm about to head back to Athens just for the day and then come back home. So
Oh, really? Ouch. I never asked, were you like, what type of cheerleading do you do? Like in the football games and everything?
yeah, I'm on the cheer team for the school. It's we cheer for basketball and football and volleyball and gymnastics. Did I say gymnastics? Yeah.
Wow,
So
how much time do you spend doing that?
we have practice on Monday and Wednesday nights, and then we have workouts on Monday and Wednesday mornings. But that's not really the time. That's not that time consuming. It doesn't take that much the part that's time consuming is during first semester we cheer every home football game,
Uh-huh.
and so the weeks that we have home football games, we have practice at 6 o'clock in the morning on Fridays, and
Oh.
then so that kind of stinks. And then with football, you have to be there. We have to be there 4 hours before kickoff. So like when the game is at 12 o'clock, we have to be there at 8 a.m.
Oh,
So
that's
that's the part that's kind of time consuming, but it's totally worth it. It's so much fun. But we're there, we have a really big team. So we with the other sports that we cheer for, like basketball and volleyball and gymnastics, we don't cheer all the games. Like I cheer this tonight. I have to cheer a volleyball game, but like say there are 20 home volleyball games this season. I've only cheered one of them.
Oh, okay. So you kind of split each other? Yeah, because having a whole cheer squad in a volleyball tournament will occupy like every single space.
Right. So there's 40 of us on a team,
Mhm.
and only like 6 I think cheer every volleyball game.
Oh, okay, okay. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'll let you go.
Okay, you have a good day.
You too.
Happy
Bye.
Thanksgiving.
Happy
Bye.
Thanksgiving.
Thank you.